We wanted to run, we wanted to fall together. Back then our world seemed so clear. We grew so bright, shimmering lights around us. We take flight into the sky. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see.
I'm actually checking in with you guys today. It is now 2:25. Y'all saw what I've been eating so far. Last thing of this first meal here is 4.3 ounces of mahi-mahi, 37.4 grams of protein. This mahi-mahi have to weigh raw, so it's 14.2 ounces raw, and just cut the serving in half, you know what I'm saying? Cooked all of it, and then I'm eating half of what's cooked. But editing a video here, about to make a new video live. I've been working on videos one. Don't let numbers define you. It's a vlog, but got some important stuff I believe people need to listen to and stuff, and I really like the vlog. It's sweet. So go check that one out if you haven't watched that one yet. And subscribe for all my shit, really, man. Like, I'm constantly pumping out stuff, constantly got new ideas. I'm about to enjoy this, so guys, editing another video now that I eat this. I'm about to make that other one live. I'm gonna eat, work on this one. I'm listening to some Les Brown on my phone right now. But about to do that, guys, and then I gotta go get some shirts out of the truck from the festival. We went ahead and preloaded some yesterday, and they're in a truck that they shouldn't be in, like my dad's truck, so gotta go move them back to the trailer, and that'll be in a little bit, maybe Florence in a little bit, go see a lady. She's been like a family friend for years and years and years, and go she likes some of the shirts, so I'm gonna go see her and give her a shirt. I hadn't seen her in a long time. Haven't been able to catch her the past few times. I keep calling her. I called her twice, 2 or 3 times. I called her 3 times on 2 days. I was trying to go see her. She owns a gym. I believe she's the owner of it over in Florence, the next town over, and I'm trying to go see her, so maybe that today, I'm not sure. It is Memorial Day. My dad called me earlier, asked me if I wanted to come eat later. I guess he's cooking for Memorial Day, some ribs. I said yeah, so I'm gonna eat that. Just had this meal, a little bit of carbs, a lot of protein, about 40-50 grams of protein, and if y'all know, keep up with me, like that's about as much as my body can absorb in one sitting. So I may eat something else before I go over there later, but it's just gonna probably be that fish. It's some more protein, just to make sure my protein's up higher, because I know the ribs are gonna be higher calories. I don't know what kind of size it's gonna have, but I'm taking my scale with me, gonna weigh stuff still, and still do it right, guys. You can be smart about it. You can eat out and still lose weight and stuff. Just make sure, like when you start eating out though, there's more sodium and stuff in foods. Like if you're doing fast foods or just going out to eat, you don't know what the chef's putting back in there, how much olive oil and all these seasonings and spices making. There's more sodium and stuff like that, because they don't care if you're on a cut, you know what I mean? Unless you can go to places, some places allow you to be like, I want it plain, just cook it plain, you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, you can still eat out. You just gotta be smart, like I said, kind of know how to eyeball it or get a scale. Like I believe that's really crucial. People do cut and get super shredded without scales. I mean, it works for me. I've used a scale for bulking and cutting, and it just works for me, so I've stuck with it. There's more than one way to skin a cat though. There's portion size methods, I've heard of that, and then that's about really the only other way. Well, you can do that, or you can just start cutting out junk food. If you eat junk food, that's gonna put you in a deficit, or you know what I'm saying? You can just kind of go off your hunger, how much hungry are you throughout the day, like you kind of go off that. But tracking it's the most accurate way. That's why I do it that way. It's the best way, because you know exactly what you're taking in your body. You know what I'm saying? If you, why am I, you know, I didn't really eat more calories, but why am I weighing more today? We'll go back, well, I ate, just say I ate out yesterday. I tried it. Well, damn, no wonder this whatever I ate right here had a shit ton of sodium in it. So now I know that's why I didn't gain any fat. I'm just holding a little more water. That's I was talking to my buddy. He's cutting, and he said he gained like 5 pounds from last week, but I think he's been switching up his meals a little bit, or I was telling him that might could be it. If you've been eating stuff with more sodium, it's just gonna make you hold more water weight. I did a cheat day one time. I did about 7,000 calories or so. I woke up the next morning 8.6 pounds heavier. That wasn't 8.6 pounds of fat gain. You know what I mean? That's just that I'm used to eating. I'm just using numbers. 500 milligrams of sodium, and I ate them 5,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's that much more drastic, guys. You want to make sure you're balancing your sodium and potassium too. Though more potassium is always better. The sodium though, that's gonna make you hold the water. It's good to, I mean, when you eat more natural foods, they don't have as much sodium, so it's gonna let you get leaner and look leaner, because sodium's gonna hold the water, like I just said. Clarence Bass, like this dude, freaking shredded his whole life. He's like 80 something now, still in good shape, still works out and walks and trains like goals, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what he always said, because he was always known for being like super shredded naturally, and that's one thing you gotta watch your sodium, one thing he said too. So anyway, guys, I mean, I already know that without him saying it, but I'm just saying, if you don't believe me, go look up Clarence Bass. You know what I'm saying? Take his word for it as well. I'm not just saying random shit on my vlogs or any knowledge or information I give you guys, and if it is, I tell you. You know what I mean? But this isn't that. But anyway, guys, about to get into this. Enjoy this food. This shit's super good. Did use olive oil. I've been using olive oil, guys. I haven't been using spray. Oh man, my food's been tasting so much better. The eggs I didn't really like so much. I use a little bit with the eggs, but like meat, because I eat my meat plain, I don't put any seasons on it. Like the fish has been amazing. Turkey's been really good. Like it just makes meat so much better. So give that a try if you've never used olive oil. If you always use like the Pam cooking spray or whatever spray, start using a little bit of olive oil. You gotta track those calories though, guys. It is pretty calorically dense, the olive oil, but it is super healthy fats for you. Super healthy fats for you. It's not all fats are bad, so use some, don't go crazy with it. I mean, you don't have to use a whole lot. What you do though, pour it, let it get hot, and then let it go around the pan. Don't just pour it and then try to go around the pan, because you'll be like, oh, it's not spreading enough, I need to pour more, and you'll be pouring too much. So let it get hot and then pour it in there, and it's gonna thin it out, and then you won't need to use as much. Less calories, and you're saving olive oil, you know what I mean? All right, guys, about to get into this. Check back in with y'all in a little bit. Peace out. Alright guys, here, about to draw. I started this drawing at the festival this weekend I went to. All just a pen. So I'm gonna work on this for at least 30 minutes. I've been editing some videos I got a video already ready for tomorrow. I hadn't had that in a while, and then I already got another video loading up in the movie maker, what I use to edit it, so that'll be ready to edit in a little bit. But about to draw, read, and meditate, guys, every single day. Those are habits I've decided to build every single day, do every single day, no matter what. So about to knock out this drawing first. So check back with y'all in a bit, guys.
There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see.
Alright everybody, I'll be showing y'all my full back routine here. Now we're going to be starting out with 3 sets of lat pull downs, wide neutral grip. You can switch up the grip if you want to. Sometimes I use a straight bar overhand grip, but 3 sets of 15 is the goal. And notice too, if y'all going to try this routine, lift how I lift too. Notice how slow I go on the negatives. It's almost the same speed as the positive of the rep. Like when I come down right here on the lat pull down, notice I pretty much resist the weight at the same speed. That's when you're going to be getting the most muscle damage and therefore the most growth out of it. You can try, if you always do the overhand grip, switch to the wide neutral grip. I know for me it lets me feel my back better, so maybe it'll do the same for you. And constantly focus, like what I'm focused on here is constantly feeling each side of my back contract exactly the same. The way I can build a balanced physique. Alright everybody, now onto the second exercise here. We're going to be doing 2 sets of dumbbell rows. Notice how parallel my back is to the ground. If you can get even over a little bit more, it's better. But my knees kind of get in the way of the path I pull the weight, so I kind of have to leave a little bit of slant in there. Again, you want to control the negatives like crazy. We're going to be resting 90 seconds in between every set for every exercise. And as well on these 15 rep goal, just 2 sets again. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to some rope face pulls. Mainly I'm targeting my rear delts, but it still is hitting your upper back and traps a lot. Again, here we're going 2 sets, 15 rep goal again, guys. Pretty much everything I do, 99% of my time is 15 rep goals. I've been consistently gaining strength and size with that, so I see no reason to change. I do switch it up every now and then and go to a 10 rep day, but for me, I can feel my muscles a whole lot better, you know, actually working to my muscles and feel each side working better when I do the 15 rep goals. Notice I'm pulling right up to my eye level. You can pull a little bit higher if you'd like. Just whatever lets you feel your rear delts the best. You want to feel it most in your rear delts, not in your upper back. Alright, that's going to be it for all the back exercises on this day. I have 2 back days now. Ever since I started deadlifting, which hasn't been too long really. But since I started implementing deadlifting, normally what I used to do for my back days, after rope face pulls, I do 2 sets of dumbbell shrugs to 15. But see, on this week, since it is deadlift for my leg days, on the weeks I do deadlifts, for one week I do squats, next week I do deadlifts, and I keep alternating those 2. So 2 different leg days, and now I have 2 different back days where on one back day, like the day you're seeing, I don't do the 2 shrugs. And then come back probably today, which is 2 days after I recorded this video, take a day off, then come back and hit legs. I'm doing deadlifts, which are hitting my traps like crazy. If you don't believe me, do deadlifts, your traps are going to be sore. I just didn't really see the need to, because my traps are already a pretty good strong point and they already grow great. But if you're not going to do the deadlifts, or if you do deadlifts the next day, do what I do here. But if not, just do, after the rope face pulls, go to 2 sets of dumbbell shrugs, the 15, 90-second rest still, and I want you to come all the way down and come all the way up and squeeze it for a second. Come all the way down, slow, up, squeeze it for a second, pause at the bottom for just a slight second, get a tiny stretch, come back up, hold it for a second at the top, guys. Form is so important in this. So that's what I normally do. I'll probably record another video like this is back day A, or I probably won't, just because it's only that's the only difference in my back day is the weeks I squat, I do dumbbell shrugs. The weeks I deadlift, now I don't do the shrugs. So that's the only variation in my back day, guys. I just started doing this variation probably a month or 2 ago. I started switching it up like this, just so my traps aren't get hit 3 times a week, basically, or not 3 times a week, but that I'm not hitting my traps completely through a full range of motion, then coming back on that leg day and then doing deadlifts and my traps, you know what I'm saying, I only had a day, you know, 2 days to recover or not completely recover, when I used to normally not do deadlifts and I was giving my traps that full week cycle or 6-day cycle or however many days in between I train to recover. So that's why I'm doing there, guys. Throw in the 2 sets, like I said, though, if you're not going to be doing deadlifts on your leg day coming up, if your leg day is after your back day. That's the only other variation. Now I'm getting into some ab and some rotator cuff stuff here, very important, so keep watching the video. And I got a little physique update at the end there, let y'all see how I'm looking. Weighed in this morning 165.6. I believe in this video I'm still like 167 or 166.6, something like that. Anyway, guys, hope you're enjoying the video. Give me a thumbs up if you are. If you share the video, that'd be sweet. Go and subscribe now if you would. Gonna be constantly pumping out videos. Got a bunch of video ideas coming soon, guys. So still been uploading about every day. past few days here. I think I only took like a gap of a few days off. I mean, it's been, you know, there for a couple weeks. I was posting every day, and I've kind of been doing that here too. So I'm gonna try to keep that up. Keep giving me support. You know, that's even more motivation. I get new subscribers, even more motivation to keep pumping out videos. I'm probably gonna stop the vlogs after, like, for a couple days, because I got a bunch of videos on my phone written down I want to do, and they're more like, you know, specific topics of videos that I'm gonna record just for that specific topic, not a whole day vlog. So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoying the videos. See y'all on the next one. Alright, everybody, now onto some ab work. I'm just doing one exercise for my abs. Gonna be a full body plank right here, holding for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Planks are very good for your posture and just overall health and well-being is why I'm doing them. And then we're gonna be moving into some external rotations for your rotator cuff. Very, very important to work your rotator cuff. It's gonna be more for prehab, so you're not gonna get injured. It's better to do them as prehab instead of rehab, guys. So start putting those in there. Again, on the negatives for those, you want to be coming back really slow. And then last thing here, sometimes I do these laying on the ground. It's more of a workout laying on the ground. Sometimes I do them standing. On the next cycle for my back day, I'll do them laying down, but you just get a comfortable grip, you go back over. And back, like you see I'm doing, it's very good to open up your shoulders, stretch your pecs out. Very good for your shoulders. Gonna open them up, give you better range of motion there. They're gonna stop any impingement. It's very good to do these a couple times a week for you too, to ensure that you don't get impingement. So give these a try if you don't do them. That will help you out a lot. And then the last thing I'm doing here, super, super good, decompresses your spine, stretches your lats out as well, and your pecs, upper pecs, just some dead hangs. It's more optimal if you can be somewhere where you can completely dead hang, but it works as well, like I did there, where I'm not completely dead hanging. I'm telling you guys, if you sit a lot like me when I do this, it feels freaking heavenly on my lower back. You can just feel it stretching and separating and just decompressing. It feels freaking amazing. So give that a try if you don't do this. I'm telling you, that'll improve your health a lot.
Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars, close the doors and disappear again. And I don't know how many times I've said that this is not the end, and we will make it out of here alive. Oh, alive. Alive. Oh, alive. Alive.